doing a quick video to show you the car before I put the back end on. It's basically all done. Just a few little bits like an intake bracket, but otherwise it's pretty much there. Really pleased about this gear linkage mechanism. That took me ages to work out, but it is perfect, and it feels actually better than the Toyota shifter, so that's good. This is the intercooler setup. Got a really thick intercooler on it. This is like a 750 horsepower intercooler. Actually did 800 on it in the Golf. That's what it's off. It's the old Golf one. And to control it, I'm using the ECU, and I'm using a solid state relay. So I've got full control. I can have the fans running flat out, or if, for instance, if I come up to a traffic light, I can make it all calm down again. I'll show you that in a few minutes. It's quite good. And how it works is I've created a map for it in the ECU. So if the intake temperatures are getting a little bit high, the fans will speed up. And again, when I come to traffic lights or just, rolling up somewhere, it can all calm down and you won't have the noise of the fans screaming. So there's my manifold that I made. And there's the turbo. That's a G30 770. That needs connecting. Yeah, there's a few little jobs that just need sorting, but it does fire up, run, and it would drive if it had an MOT. I could drive it on the road. In the car, everything works. The dials work. All the dials work. The temperature gauge. I've made sure that I've got everything working, and it doesn't have a piggyback. Well, it doesn't have two ECUs, because a lot of people run two ECUs to work the dash properly. But I've actually wired it into the max ECU, so all that works. The engine cover, that's going to be done tonight. I painted it last night. This is a VVC engine as well. I've never used VVC before, so it'd be nice to just see how much better spool I can get out of it compared to what I'm used to, which is nothing at all. Just a good setup on a normal engine. I'll show you the front. So under the bonnet, or the frunk, is got a nice big battery, because I've got a lot of electrical stuff on this car now. I mean, it had electric steering anyway, but with those fans, and I've got two fuel pumps as well. We've got the radiator fans that were there anyway. So I've got a Mishimoto radiator, nice thick one. It's probably 3 times the thickness of the original. And yeah, this is this whirl pot. And in that I've got an AEM 340. And there's also one in the main tank, but I've only got one pump in there. I didn't see the point in running 2 at this stage. That should max out the injectors anyway. It's got 1000cc injectors in it, and that one pump will max them out. And I know it will, because the V70's on the same injectors and the same fuel pump, and it made 680 horsepower. So that'd be enough for this one. No point in adding extra fuel temperature for no reason, really, because that's all that's going to happen. End up heating up your fuel. Yeah, quite happy with the wheels. I've got a new splitter for it. That's going to look ace when it's outside. Needs a good clean. Just got to put the seats back in and have a bit of a hoover out. Let's have a look underneath, shall we? Underneath, at the moment, it's pretty standard at the front end. I've just polybushed it. All this is going to be painted and undersealed, but I haven't had time to do it, and I'm not doing it in here because it makes a mess. I'll do that at work. Yeah, so that's the oil cooler. It's nearly a full width. Yeah, it's quite a big one. So yeah, these are the oil cooler pipes, and then the engine. Obviously this is all custom mounted. I've had to make all the engine mounts. Had to do quite a bit of clearance into the subframe as well, but it does all fit. Custom shafts. They're made by the same guy that did my Golf ones, so they're not going to break. And yeah, engine, intercooler. Plan is with the intercooler, I am going to put a scoop on it, which is why I've welded these tabs on it. So I'm going to make a nice scoop to pick up fresh air, and I'm also going to put a partition between like the turbo area and the intercooler area, because I don't want recirculation. Because by the time the boot lid's on, the fan's sucking air up, it's also going to come back down and recirculate. So I'm going to stop that. I might even put an under tray on it, so we get fresh air straight under the car and straight into the intercooler. But I don't think it's going to be an issue anyway. It probably won't need it. Also added a coolant bottle with a level sensor in it, because the Toyota ones don't. And that's the last thing you want, to run out of coolant in something like this and not know about it. I don't know why Toyota don't have a level sensor. It seems a bit silly. So I've got that now. Do a quick fire up while we're here. Runs a lot better than it did the other day. Total animal, this thing. And there we go. That's all for now. I'll get all these little bits finished off, and then we'll have some proper dyno videos. Like and subscribe.